Hey everybody, welcome to our post-show video howdy here for Tuesday, February 19th, 2013. Spent a lot of time today on the sequester. It's both a noun and a verb now. The sequestration is just way too many syllables. So the sequester, the automatic cuts that kick in here next month, these are something that I have grown not just to tolerate, but to actually embrace. Now this is with a little bit of forethought, so follow me along here. I don't like the military cuts. I think that, listen, the Pentagon is no different than the rest of government in some ways. There's waste, fraud, and abuse there as well. But by and large, when this administration goes about the business of cutting the military, it's because they don't believe that we are a force for good around the world. They also don't happen to believe we're still at war, which we are. So I'm not fond of the military cuts, but I'll tell you, I will take them in the short term and try to fix them later if indeed the sequester is the only way we're going to get serious spending cuts. And sadly, that is true. The sequester is the only way this government, and I mean Democrats and Republicans, are going to get together and achieve something that involves real spending cuts. Nobody has the guts to do it. The Democrats don't want to do it. The Republicans go timid when they try to do it. Too many of them do. So if the sequester brings us real cuts, I'm willing to take them, and you should be too. In some areas of government, it's 2%, in some areas 10%. A lot of things aren't touched at all. So this notion that, oh my gosh, it's just an asteroid hurtling toward the Earth is crazy. And pardon me for saying this, but the president's opposition to it may be all you need to know that it's a good idea. Fiscally speaking, sometimes it is that simple. He's talking about harmful cuts and how it's going to hurt the children and first responders and seniors and blah, blah, blah. Look, cutting government is going to mean that government does less for us. But government doing all these things for us, way too many things that the founders never envisioned, that's what got us into this mess. So we can either turn into Greece or get serious about spending cuts. And you know what's weird? We have the Obama administration, incoming Treasury Secretary Jack Lew, in fact, we have them to thank for the sequester idea. It was their idea, and now they talk about it like it's the devil's work. So you got to brush away all the smoke and go right for clarity. Government will never cut spending until it is forced. The sequester forces them to do it. As such, the sequester is good. Learn it, live it, embrace it. And you know what? After those cuts kick in after the sequester, you know what we ought to do then? Go looking for Sequester 2.0. I'm not kidding. That's how deep our financial trouble is. We have a spending problem. You either realize it or you don't. I'll try to help you realize all kinds of things. I may get some pushback. That's okay. It's why we have phone lines. It's the Mark Davis Show, 7 to 10 a.m. right here on 660 a.m. The Answer.